All right, there we go.
Okay.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Thomas Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
All right, good morning, everyone. What I'm gonna try to do is get you out as fast and efficiently as possible, and I'm gonna take you in the order that you came in. I'm gonna start with the reviews. Oh, we need to get, this way as well. Let me name some other people on the Wilbur.
Yeah.
You need an interpreter?
I'm going to be interpreting for him.
No, we need to get a court approved interpreter. What's his name? Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. His name is Wilbur Ovale.
Ovale, all right. Let's go. Let's get an interpreter for William Ovale. Please. I'm trying to see where he is on the docket.
8:45, Your Honor.
Very well.
Yeah. I give you a text.
Carl, unmute yourself and start your video, please.
Thank you.
Carl, can you unmute yourself, please? What is your full name?
Sakara Deneen Lee.
Lee, you said?
Sakara Deneen Lee.
All right, you're gonna have to be quiet, please. Everybody mute themselves except Miss Lee. Carl Lee. All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Sherelle's iPhone, ask you to unmute yourself, start your video, please. Good morning to you. What is your full name?
Shariel Goodwin Jackson.
Shariel Goodwin Jackson. Good morning to you.
Oh.
As soon as we get a court reporter, we're going to start. All right, everybody mute their devices, please, until we call your name. Mr. Mizell, Samuel James Otis.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you. Do you have valid insurance? Start your camera.
I said start my camera. Oh, there you go.
Do you have valid insurance, sir?
Yes, sir. I got it right here too.
All right, let's see. Ms. Harris, go speak to Mr. Otis, please. Matthew Golson. Is he here?
Listen, yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I'm gonna put you in there with Mr. Barry.
Okay.
He's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, you have to keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Chad Green, are you there?
Yes.
Good morning to you. You're gonna have to turn your camera on. Good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Bradfield. If you don't like the offer she gives you, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
All right, thank you.
Mr. Ogletree, who is your client? Jacob, can I get a last name? Jacob, can I get a last name, please?
Lawson.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. I think we want this. Mr. Simon, has your client appeared?
No, I don't get no thing.
Good morning, Ms. Glover.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Gubin. Good morning, Mr. Soroki.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who's your client, Mr. Soroki?
I have Takara Lee. She's present. I also have Chad Green. I'm ready for them whenever the court's ready, Your Honor.
You don't need to speak with them or the city attorney at all?
Well, I'll talk to the city attorney first in case there's a great deal, but we'll see if that, and then I'll talk to the defendants.
I'm gonna put Lee is here. I'm gonna put her in 6. And who is the other one?
Chad Green.
Okay, I'm gonna transfer Chad Green. Was speaking to Bradfield. I'm gonna put him in 7. So Lee is in 6, Chad Green is in 7, and Mr. Bone will be in 4.
Thank you.
That gets me down to Patricia Green for you, Miss Bradfield, in 5, okay? Miss Green, good morning to you. Miss Bradfield is gonna come speak to you. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
The way to come several different times.
Miss Bobby Long. You have to be quiet. I'm gonna mute you. Press *6 until when I call your name, please. Mr. Bowman, go to 4, please. Miss Bradfield, I have Miss Green in 5. Patricia Green in 5 for you. Are we? Is Miss? Good morning. All right, we're about to get going. on the Galaxy Star device. You just stepped in the room. Start your camera. Good morning to you, and unmute yourself and state your name, please.
Good morning. My name is Malcolm Little.
Molten Little.
Yes, Malcolm.
Okay. Good morning to you.
Good
All right.
morning.
Let me start off by saying good morning to everyone. And if anybody is dealing with any housing insecurity, anybody dealing with any housing insecurity, please raise your hand in the chat or tell myself or one of the lawyers, and we can see if we can get somebody to help you. All right, anybody dealing with any housing insecurity, please let someone know, and we can see if we can get some help. All right. Whenever you're ready. All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Bobby Ann Alicia Long, case number SP 1393756, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. State your name for the record, please, Ms. Long. Press *6 to unmute yourself. *6 to unmute yourself. Ms. Long, press *6 to unmute yourself, please. Let's move on. This is the City of Detroit. This is the City of Detroit versus Matthew Golson, case number U69605124, SP 1650681. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Golson.
Matthew Golson.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Berry, did you speak to him about the offer?
I did, Your Honor. It turns out that Mr. Golson has a valid license. We'd ask the court to confirm that.
Can you get a license? And he also has another charge as well.
That doesn't show up on my docket, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
All right, that would be an offer to engage.
Offer to engage. I need to speak with him again.
All right, go back in the breakout room, Mr. Golson, please. Let's pass the matter. This is going to be the City of Detroit versus Chad Matthew Green, case number 0. That's Mr. Soroki's client. Great. We'll put him there. This is the City of Detroit. We had Benny Golden. This is the City of Detroit versus Mizell.
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Mizell Samuel James Otis, case number SP 165-16131. Appearance to the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832. On behalf of Mr. Otis, please state your name for the record.
Mizell Otis.
All right, good morning to you, sir. We're going to dismiss the case, provide valid documentation. Best of luck to you, and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
You too, thank you.
License is valid for Mr. Golson. City of Detroit versus Benny Edward Golden, case number SP 1636001, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Golden, please state your name.
Benny Edward Golden.
Morning to you, sir. All right, that's set for trial, so we're gonna pass the matter. It's set for trial. We're gonna give the officer, you weren't required to be here until 9, and we're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock till 9:30. If the officer does not show up, we'll get you out of here. If the officer does show up, we'll get you in a breakout room to speak with them, okay? And to try to settle the matter up on a pre-trial. All right?
Yes.
Pass the matter. City of Detroit versus Alberto Guzman, case number SP 165-4622, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Guzman.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Guzman.
All right, today, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for
Pre-trial?
pre-trial. Date time set for fine, Guzman, I see. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Guzman, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay? Join the room. We'll pass the matter. Yes.
Officer, okay, 9 o'clock trial, he's dismissing.
Okay.
So out of here.
That gets Mr. Cato out of here. Mr. Bowman,
Yes, sir.
your officer called and he wants to dismiss Juan Mercado.
Okay. Mr. Mercado is listed at 9 o'clock.
He's listed as 9 o'clock. This is the city of Detroit versus Juan Mercado, case number SP 159-0089, counts 1 and counts 2. And state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you. Unmute yourself and turn your camera on, please. Juan Mercado.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the car right now because it's loud inside. I'm gonna 1 minute, please.
Is Juan Mercado there?
Yes, sir.
Turn your camera on.
I apologize. It was loud inside my workplace. I had to come to my coworker's car.
Morning to you, sir. Your case is going to be dismissed, all right?
All right, thank you so much.
And best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
Could I get Mr. Bowman in 4?
Yes, you may.
All right.
It's Bobby Long. You have to press *6 to unmute yourself. I can get you out of here. Bobby Long, press *6. Bobby Ann Long. Go down the line, man. Ready on Mr. Guzman?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Guzman. Mr. Guzman, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. You saw valid documentation, Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Guzman, best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day. This is the city of Detroit versus Bianca Patricia Gray, case number SP 165-6509, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Gray. Please state your name for the record.
Bianca Gray.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Ms. Ray, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
So let me know when you're ready.
Guys on the first page. It's called the City of Detroit versus Patricia Green.
Your Honor, regarding Ms. Green, I just wanted to verify that she just had the one ticket that has the reinstatement fee attached, correct?
Let's see. Good morning, Ms. Green. What is your middle name if you have one? Patricia Ann Green?
I'm gonna put her date of birth in the chat box, Your Honor.
She has to unmute herself. Yes, that she has the one ticket. Good morning to you, Ms. Green. She has the one ticket, shows 288 on.
I mean, okay. She's
And
gonna
she
pay,
has-
she's gonna
she has
pay
other-
that. She's
Go
gonna
ahead.
pay that and enter into a payment plan with the court after she pays that ticket, Your Honor.
Well, she's not supposed to be here until March the 20th, 2025 on a show cause. And I have some other tickets set for trial on March 20th, 2020, March 24th, 2025. So she's got 2 dates. We can consolidate the dates if necessary. We'll
Yes, if we
consolidate
could
the
do,
dates.
yes, if we
Let's call-
could do that, Your Honor.
All right, City of Detroit. You have to unmute yourself, Ms. Green. Okay, good morning to you. This is the City of Detroit.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good morning
Okay,
to you.
thank
This is the City of
Good
Detroit
morning.
versus Patricia Ann Green, case number SP 1591444, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Bradfield.
Daphne Bradfield, P 70578 on behalf of Ms. Green. Good morning, Your Honor. State your name for the record, Ms. Green.
Patricia Ann Green.
Okay, so here's the deal. She only has the one date. This is the same issue that we've had. There is another Patricia Ann Green.
Right.
Right, so that Patricia Ann Green is supposed to be here on the 24th. Miss Patricia Ann Green that we're speaking with now is a show cause date on March the 20th. You can leave that date like it is, and you can still take care of what you need to take care of and get a valid license. Just come back March 20th.
March the 25th.
March the 20th.
March the 20th. Okay.
Your Honor, what ticket number are the show cause for? Because I'm trying to find everything I see is adjudicated.
SP 1591444 counts 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so she just owed money on those because I think they're all adjudicated.
Yes, she just owes money on them. They're already adjudicated.
Okay, so if she enter into a payment plan by that date, that should be sufficient?
Yes, let me mark the file payment plan. Let me hold on, give me 1 second. I got a lot of people in this room. I'm gonna get down. 9 o'clock, I'm gonna let the last officer latch in, and if anybody that was after the latch officer, they missed if there's any 8:30 hearings cut out. But let's see. That Han is I think that's Mr. Golden's, so we can do Officer Han is here. Cox is here.
Do you have a meeting ID? Do you have a Zoom for meetings? Are you ready to write out?
All right.
So just zoom in.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Patricia Ann. So the purposes of show cause, we'll enter not guilty plea on our behalf and just give her a $0 bond. And these matters will be we'll give you time, another set another review date. We'll set another review date for you. All right, we need to keep quiet, please. Mute your devices until I call your name. We'll give you another review date. That case number SP 11589583. That's the no insurance proof. You need to pay that $288 first, and then you need to get into a payment plan with the rest of the stuff if you're trying to expedite getting yourself a valid driver's license.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give you a review date for. I'll give you the same date, March the 20th, 2025, 8/25. I'm gonna mark the file allowed payment plan. If it's best, if you don't have anything further, ma'am, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Bradfield versus Sherelle Nicole Goodwin Jackson. And that is case numbers SP 609721, counts 2 and counts 3. There's some other civil infractions that went along with this. That let me see how old they are. Civil infractions. 8/8/2024 went into, well, they're not in default, so we'll call them. SP 1609717 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1612165 counts 1 and counts 2. And you may as well add, well, let's see how old these are. All of them are pending. So SP 1578547 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Oldtree, about for Miss Goodwin Jackson.
I didn't know that was your client. Ms. Goodwin Jackson, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. Aria Goodwin Jackson.
Today is the date.
Respectful request of the bench trial date.
Bench trial?
Yeah.
All right, trial date, Mr. Goodwin Jackson, is gonna be April the 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. April the 15th at 9 a.m. Best of luck to you, Ms. Goodwin Jackson.
Thank you.
Have a good day. All right.
I have two pleas ready, if the court's ready.
This is the city of Detroit versus Daniel James Owens, case number SP 1655646, counts 1, 2, and 3 by Ms. Bradfield.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of the client. State your name for the record.
Daniel James Owens.
Yeah.
Good morning to you. State your name, please.
Daniel James Owens.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. She's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Owens, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
I have, give me 1 second, Mr. Soroki and the other retained lawyers. Mr. Barry, or Ms. Ms. Harris, you have Gray. Let's go back on the record. Ms. Bianca Gray. Bianca Gray, Ms. Gray, I'm giving you the opportunity to speak to counsel. Is this a dismissal for valid documentation?
That is the request, Your Honor.
We'll dismiss the case, ma'am. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day, all right?
Thank you. You have a good day as well.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Bradfield, Ms. Harris, let's call the city of Detroit versus Benny Edward Golden, case number SP 16001, counts 1, 2, and 3. Put your appearance on the record for Mr. Golden, please, Ms. Harris.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Golden. Please state your name for the record.
Benny Edward Golden.
All right, Officer Hahn, good morning to you. Can you good morning, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer Hahn, badge number 2612.
All right, good morning to you. Detroit Police.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Bowman, go speak to Mr. Hahn. Ms. Harris, go speak to Mr. Golden, and then the attorneys can talk after that, all right?
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Officer Hahn, meet me back in 1.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Golson. Mr. Golson, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your clients want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter into to plead to the offer to engage to be reduced to disorderly conduct.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Golson? And unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
I understand, yes.
Understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yeah.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice rights in the breakout room, did he not? Did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Give me 1 second. I don't have a ticket here in front of me, mister. Do you have another file for Golson? Matthew Golson?
There's no ticket in there.
I don't have a ticket. No, I don't have a U ticket. Just an ROA. Mr. Berry, haven't gotten a U ticket yet. You don't see it? No other file for Golson? Because it's under two different, he doesn't have his middle name on
He was for 8.
it was for 835. All right, does that change your advice to your client, Mr. Berry? We don't have a ticket as of yet.
It does not.
You want to take the deal still, sir?
No. If you don't have a ticket.
All right, so speak to him again, Mr. Berry, in the breakout room. If we don't have the ticket, I need a U ticket, and I can take the plea on the ROA today, but if we can set a trial date and see if we can, if the ticket comes up, if there's no ticket, then it's going to probably be a problem for the people.
Okay.
Go speak to Mr. Berry, please. Again.
Yes, sir.
All right. Pass the matter. So. All right. So now the first, is Ogletree still here? Mr. Simon, what about you?
Morning, Judge. Yeah, I spoke with the city attorney. He was waiting to speak with Corporal Latch, who I see was checked in. I haven't.
Yeah, Corporal Latch is here, just waiting to get put in the breakout room.
Good morning, Corporal Latch. I'm gonna put good morning to all the officers.
Come here, Judge. Good morning, Judge.
I might need some help on that.
Madam Mansour, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good morning to you. Who's your client?
Juan Mercado.
He's gone. Dismissed. Officer, no recollection.
That's great. So that was two charges, right, Your Honor?
Yes.
Everything's all set?
Everything's all set.
Have a great day.
Ms. Cox, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, professional Spanish interpreter, core interpreter.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
Very good. All right. Let's go back on the record for Mr. What are you going to do, Mr. Golson, Mr. Berry?
Set the matter for trial, Your Honor.
We'll dismiss SP 165-06821 for providing valid documentation. We'll give you a trial date on the other. Now, here's the deal. We're going to send out for this ticket. If the ticket shows up, then you'll either have a trial on that day or you'll take a deal. If the ticket doesn't show up, I'm dismissing the case. All right.
All right. Understand that. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Trial date, April the 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
Okay. Appreciate you. Thank you, Judge.
Welcome. This is the City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Wilver, Enrique, Castillo. Valle Castilla, case number U69273-024. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Llamaron el caso contra el señor Wilber Ovalle Castillo, U69273024. El abogado Berry se presentó, dio el número de su licencia representando al señor Ovalle. Señor Ovalle, diga su nombre.
Wilber Enrique Ovalle Castilla.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Su honoría, con el propósito de la lectura de los cargos, mi cliente se queda en silencio.
And are not guilty, pleading your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Put you in the breakout room, Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial.
Ok, señor Berry, van a poner su declaración de no culpable, lo van a mandar a un cuarto privado para que el abogado hable con usted, le dan una fianza de $0 y mantenga pendiente que si no le gusta la oferta que le van a decir, usted puede pedir un juicio. Por favor, oprime el botón donde dice join o unirse.
Now let's pass the matter. So back on the record with Mr. Dean Golden. Mr. Golden, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, you indicate this is a dismissal?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Case dismissed, Mr. Golden. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Officer Hahn, you be safe out there, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, officer.
All right.
I was in
All right, hang up, Mr. All right, LaMarcus Gilchrist.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you there?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Ms. Harris, this is the city of Detroit versus LaMarcus Gilchrist, case number SP 1655297, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gilchrist, please state your name for the record.
Marcus Gilchrist.
All right, today's date and time we have just set for a pre-trial. It is alleged that Mr. Gilchrist has a revoked license, but it is alleged that he's on a revoked license. He's driving 16 to 20 over. Mr. Gilchrist, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
I thought I already had on.
I don't know. I didn't think I talked to you today. All right, join the room, please. All right, let's pass the matter. The next attorney that was here would be give me a retained attorney that's ready.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning, Ms. Barrett.
How you doing?
I'm gonna host your client.
I needed to check in and let you all know, hold on 1 second, that I have focus on the docket. Do you have Damon Gary?
Gary? No, I don't. Yeah, I think he did show up. He's here. I think he is here. Yeah. No, I don't think Damon Gary shows. Damon Gary here? Are you asking me, is he on the docket today, or are you asking me, is he here?
Both. Is he here, and do you have him on the docket? Because I have him for today.
Damon Gary's set for trial 9 o'clock within about 10. If you can get in touch with him, he is supposed to be here.
Okay, let me see if I can get him.
Who else do you have?
That's it, Judge, that I have with you today, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
Judge, we're ready into Cara Lee and Chad Green. They're going to both plead.
You were saying who? Chad Green?
That's Chad Green and
All right,
Cara.
this is the city of Detroit versus Chad Matthew Green, case number 111-875-81. We're gonna have to have it quiet, please. I unmuted Chad Green mistakenly. SP 111-875-81, SP 119-1991. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Chad Matthew Green.
Morning to you, sir. You said there's a plea in this case, Mr.
No, it's not a business case. It's a.
I said you said there's a plea in this case.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you correctly, Judge.
Your client wants to plead?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the offer?
The offer is for the reckless driver would be reduced to a 2-point ticket of failure to use due care and caution for while passing a garbage truck. And also the no license will be reduced to failure to display.
Can you raise your right? You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
One of them has a defense attorney on here listed on the case, Mr. Bogart.
I don't know. I received an appointment form from IDC signed by Judge Carter. So
where he's listed on both of the cases.
Well,
P number is 747.
Yeah, I had a retained attorney, Mr. Bogart, a long time ago, and I had missed my court dates, and he pulled himself in the case.
Well, he hadn't done it the proper way because he's still on here. He no longer represents you, though?
No, sir.
You still ready to proceed, Mr. Soroki?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, I ask you, you understand you have an absolute right to a trial, correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Soroki went over your other advice or rights, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention. Now, did you get these tickets one day after the next?
No.
You got these tickets on the same day?
Yes.
That doesn't read that way. Concord Street in Hartford. Van Dyke and Hartford. One is saying you got October the 10th at 1:59 a.m. That would be for the failure to display. The other is saying October the 9th. So you got the same night, you got pulled over 2 different times, correct?
Yes.
All right. let me draw your attention back to October the 9th, 2020, around 10:58 PM in the city of Detroit, in the area of Concord and Harper Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
What were you doing?
I'm sorry.
You want to voir dire your client on this reckless, Mr.?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Green, at the date and time stated on the ticket, were you driving an automobile in the city of Detroit?
Yeah.
And at that time, did you do something that while driving your car that was reckless?
Yeah.
And what was that?
I believe my speed.
Excuse me?
Speed.
How fast were you driving?
I don't recall. This case is a couple years old.
Seems like it would have to be more than speeding. Did you commit any other infraction at that, along with speeding?
Not that I'm aware of.
So just speeding. You want a no contest plea? It doesn't appear that he has a very good recollection of the incident. Just speeding, I don't know if it's ever really, I'm sure it's been defined in some court at some point, but reckless is the willful and wanton disregard.
Yes. Your Honor, it would depend upon if someone's in how fast they're driving down the street. They're driving 100 miles an hour down the street. It's a 40 mile an hour road. But in any event, we'd ask the court to take his plea, accept a no contest plea.
All right. Any objection to that, Mr. Bowman? His tickets were 2020.
No objection, Your Honor.
I will take it under a no contest plea. Basically, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that no contest plea. You're not contesting. Oh, it says here, failure to turn signal, disregard traffic control device, and excessive speed. Would you agree that you did all of that on that night?
Yes.
All right, so I'll find him guilty of the offense. $240 is going to be the fine. On the same evening, at January the 10th, 2024, at around 1:58 a.m. In the city of Detroit, in the area of Van Dyke and Harper, I believe. Were you still in that area around that date and that time?
Yes.
Were you operating that motor vehicle?
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
Correct.
Why is that?
My license is revoked.
Find him guilty of that. I'm not going to fine you for that. You're going to get those 2 points, $240 on the waive the warrant fee, pay reinstatement fee, $240. You got two reinstatement fees here, $45 a piece. When can you pay $240, sir?
I can pay it. If I get like a payment plan for 30 days.
All right, I'm gonna put it 30 days. Everybody is gonna, if you can't pay it as soon as you're gonna get 30-day payment, 30 days, and I'm gonna allow a payment plan. That's gonna be for everybody that can't pay. 30 days, allow payment plan. So what you need to do is either pay it at any day of that kiosk in the city of Detroit by March the 20th, 2024, or I'm told you can upload the DIV that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. You can probably pay it online and all that stuff as well, but those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Or get into a payment plan before that date. If you don't have anything further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Who else do you have, Mr. Soroki?
Takara Lee, she's also taking a plea, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Takara Deneen Lee, case numbers SP 1429068, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1647783, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1647781, V 11367318. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Ellen Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Miss Lee, are you there? All right, I believe she may still be in the breakout room. Potentially, she is.
If, can I pull her out, or should I go? I'm not able to pull her out with my phone.
All right, Miss Lee, good morning to you. Miss Lee.
Good morning.
Good morning. State your name for the record, please.
Takara Lee, Takara Deneen Lee.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. You indicated your client wants to take a deal, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what's going to be the deal?
As to the parent allowing child absence from school, that's being dismissed. As to the ticket for no registration ending in 0681, that ticket will be allowing. As to ticket ending in no insurance, ticket ending in 0682, that'll be improper, reduced from no insurance to improper plate. The ticket for no insurance ending in 7831 will be dismissed. The ticket for no registration ending in 7832 will be dismissed. The ticket ending for accident insufficient lights will be pled to as reduced charge, limited access 1 to 5. Plead to 3, dismiss 3.
Is that what you want, ma'am?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to use the most recent tickets for the factual basis. We'll do the two improper plates on those. Let me draw your attention back to November the 21st, 2024, around 5:39 p.m. in the city of Detroit. Is there an issue with that, Mr. Soroki?
No, Your Honor.
Is she going to tell me this is not her car, this 2012 Buick?
I'm not.
Was that your sleep? Was that your car, this 2012 Buick?
Yes.
All right, let me draw your attention back to November the 21st, 2024, around 5:39 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Nevada and Syracuse. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Sir.
Were you operating that motor vehicle?
No.
All right, so you know you weren't operating a motor vehicle. All right, it says on the ticket you were. We're gonna need this. We're gonna set a trial date, Mr. Soroki.
Okay.
And are we referring to Takara Lee, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
What about February 1st, 2023? Are you gonna tell me you weren't operating that vehicle, the 2017 Chrysler on that day?
Yes,
You weren't operating it, or
I
you were?
was. I was.
Is that your vehicle?
No.
So that vehicle does not have to have insurance, at least as according to her. We're just gonna set a trial date. Trial on all the matters, because you have to be operating a motor vehicle for them to give you tickets. It's from my understanding, or at least the least what it's, you're saying something directly opposite of what the police said. You said you weren't operating it on November the 21st, and the police said you were operating. All right. So April the 15th at 9 a.m. It's going to be the trial date. Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, that's it for you, Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, April 15th at 9 a.m. trial. That's by Zoom. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilchrist. Mr. Gilchrist, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client gonna dismiss? You're just batting 1,000 here, aren't you? Ms. Harris?
It is a recommendation to dismiss, but that was pursuant to some discussions about other matters that Mr. Gilchrist has pending.
I didn't know what it was about to do. Did you bet? I've called you about 3 or 4 cases, and all 3 or 4 cases, everybody want you for a lawyer today. All right, Mr. Gilchrist, cases are dismissed. You still owe the court a lot of money in civil infractions, so you're not totally off the hook. All right.
All right.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, City of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Brianna Marie LaForest, case number SP 1260530, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1453081, counts 1 and counts 2. Hearings for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. LaForest, please state your name for the record.
Brianna LaForest.
All right, everybody's gonna want to see what you do with this one. As for purposes of arraignment.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf to give your client a $0 bond. Ms. LaForest, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Ms. Harris is gonna try to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
And Ms. LaForest, could you wait for me in that room? But Your Honor, I do have a Dennis Grant, an appointed matter. That one is a dismissal as well.
Very well. Join the room, Ms. LaForest, wait on Ms. Harris. You're gonna keep your record going, huh?
As long as I can.
Mr. Grant's little name, if he has one.
Van, V-A-N.
All right, very good. City of Detroit versus Dennis Van Grant, case number U688-06024. Here to the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant, please state your name for the record.
Dennis Van Grant.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is Officer Larson here? Officer Kelly Larson.
Your Honor, Officer Larson was present, and based on her discussions with the city attorney, there's been a recommendation for a dismissal. We ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, well, case dismissed, Mr. I have Officer Larson there. All right, per city. All right. Case dismissed, Mr. Grant. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, let's keep it moving. You can go ahead to speak to Ms. LaForest. So let's go with Ms. Bradfield. Ms. Bradfield, are you ready on Daniel Owens?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Daniel Owens. Mr. Owens, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did speak to Mr. Owens regarding his trial rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation that if he was to plead to the driving while license suspended charge, it will be amended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and the other two matters will be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Owens? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yeah.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yeah.
Ms. Harris, Ms. Bradfield went over your other advice or right to break our rules. Did she not?
Yeah.
You understood those rights?
Yeah.
Have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yeah.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yeah.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to December the 12th, 2024, at around 5:36 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Greenfield and Grand River. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Say that again.
On December the 12th, 2024, at around 5:36 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Greenfield and Grand River, did you get stopped by the police?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I just said purchase the car. I got a good deal on it, and I'm just trying to get it home.
That's not why you couldn't produce a valid driver's license, sir.
I haven't renewed it.
You didn't have a license, correct?
Right.
So you put the cart before the horse. You say, I saw this deal. I know I need to get a license, but I'm not gonna pass this deal up and I'm gonna buy this car, right?
Yeah.
Do you still have the car?
Yeah.
Is it still working good?
Yeah.
All right then. Well, you got $240. I'll find you guilty for the amended count of allowing stipulation of probable cause. We'll dismiss the other two matters.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, $240. When can you pay it?
I'm on a fixed income. Can I get these 30 days or longer?
Wait a minute. He's on a fixed income, but he went and bought himself a brand new Lincoln.
It wasn't brand new, $50.
We might need to check the tags on that, the VIN number on that car. You bought a Lincoln for $50, sir.
Get work done to it.
Huh?
It needs work done to it.
You said it's running. 30 days.
Yeah.
No, man. Back in 1987, my father brought a New Yorker for $125. You got him beat by a long ways. All right. March the 20th, come back March the 20th. Do one of two things. Either pay it off by March the 20th, pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. I'm told you can upload the DivDac app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and enter into a payment plan. Okay, sir?
Yeah.
Come back March the 20th. Do one of those two things before you come back, okay?
All right.
Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit, Mrs. Bradfield versus Ebony Glenn. Case number SP 1262705, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1444668, count 1. SP 1581025, counts 1. SP 1656781, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Glenn. State your name for the record, please.
Ebony Glenn.
Today, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Glenn owes on a disregard traffic control device 156, expired plate 174, defective equipment 144, just to let the client know. Ms. Glenn, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer, okay?
Yes, sir.
And those civil infractions, they're old.
They're old. Let's see. The disregard device is April 2023, and the expired plate to defective equipment was May 2024. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Join the room, Ms. Glenn, and talk to Ms. Bradfield. All right.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Simon.
Yes, Judge. Good morning again.
Good morning. Who's your client now?
He's in meeting room 4, I believe. I mean, yeah, breakout room 4.
Well, that isn't. What's your client's name first?
Omar, Mohammed Omar.
He's not in breakout room 4.
That's what my indication was when I looked for the participants.
Is Mohammed Omar here? He's right
Judge,
here.
I see his name I'm sorry, waiting room 5.
Waiting room.
Mr. Simon, will you come see me in breakout room 4, please?
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Officer Tyson is in the waiting room too. I believe she might be late, Mr. Bowman. I'll let you speak with her.
As Officer Latch is here on the Omar case.
All right, Omar is here. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put him in 6, Mr. Simon. Go to 6 and talk to Omar when you get done talking to Mr. Omar. I'm putting you in 6. All right, wait on your lawyer, please.
Okay, I'm going to 4 right now to speak with the city attorney.
Okay.
Ready as Mr. Castillo, Your Honor.
Go back on the record with Mr. Castillo. Mr. Castillo, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Señor Castillo, están volviendo a llamar a su caso. Dijo que el juez dijo le había dado oportunidad de hablar con el señor Berry. Señor Berry, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
My client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to disorderly conduct.
Mi cliente quiere aceptar la oferta de declararse culpable de conducta desordenada.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Castillo?
¿Eso es lo que quiere usted hacer, señor Govalle?
Sí,
Castillo?
sí, señora, yo quiero que me arreglen eso de una vez.
Yes, I would like to have this resolved right away.
Okay, let me raise your right hand, please.
Levante la mano derecha, señor Ovalle Castillo.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma que va a decir la verdad y nada más la verdad?
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you can put your hand down.
Puede bajar la mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Usted entiende que la sentencia máxima podría ser $500 de multa y 93 días de cárcel, ¿entiende?
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
Listen, you can't be talking to your friend and asking your friend any questions. This is about you.
No puede estar hablando con su amigo y para que su amigo le diga qué contestar. Esto es con usted nada más.
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is about you and your attorney. You have a conversation with your attorney if you have anything, if you have any questions, okay?
Esto es un asunto entre usted y su abogado. Y le puede hacer preguntas a su abogado si necesita.
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Entonces, ¿usted entiende, sí o no, que le podrían dar 93 días de cárcel y $500 de multa?
Sí, señora, yo pago
Yes, I will pay whichever.
All
Yes.
right, I'm gonna ask your friend to leave the room.
Por favor, que su amigo salga del cuarto.
Y así fue, señora.
He's gone already.
If your friend, no, I don't believe he's gone.
No creo que sea verdad. ¿Ya se fue su amigo?
Sí, señora, vea. Sí está, vea.
Yes, look, he's gone.
If I see you look over there again, then I'm gonna tell you to come in person, okay?
Si usted vuelve a mirar para ese lado donde su amigo, entonces le voy a tener que decir que se presente en persona.
No, sí, señora, ya él se fue, no está acá, él. Sí, señora.
Yeah, he left, he's not
Sí,
here.
no está acá.
He's not here.
Now, do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense like this can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Usted sabe que si se declara culpable en un delito tal como este, podría tener consecuencias con respecto a inmigración, ¿entiende?
Sí, señora, es por eso que yo, mira, señora, por eso que yo quiero que o sea, yo quería pagar lo que me tocaba, porque es que yo no quiero tener delitos, no con migración, quiero que me ayuden, pero en realidad, señora, yo no sé, ella me está diciendo que yo nunca le ofrecí plata a ella, pero ya ella dice que sí lo ofrecí, pero entonces yo por eso quiero que me saquen de eso, sí, por eso dije, si me toca.
Your Honor, I just don't want to have any problems with immigration, with the law. I understand. She's saying I offer her money, but I never did, and I can't argue with her, and I just want to do what's best. I don't want to have any mar or any criminal record.
Mire, yo no quiero ir a cárcel, ¿cómo voy a?
I don't want to go to jail.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you want to go speak with it? You want to go speak with an immigration attorney?
¿Usted quiere entonces consultar con un abogado de inmigración sobre su caso?
Señores, que eso me imagine, como estamos nosotros, eso nos perjudica ahora que yo vaya con cosas de migración, eso me perjudica a mí. Yo lo que quiero, por eso yo quería pagar lo que me tocara pagar, sí,
pero if I go talk to an immigration attorney, that would be a mar against me, the mark against me, and I don't want that, and that's why I just want to, I thought that I could pay and it go away. I just want to get it done.
Well, this
have
is
it go away.
Way more of a mark against you than talking to an immigration lawyer.
Dice que entonces quiere que usted hable primero con un abogado de inmigración antes de declararse culpable.
Yo no quiero ir a pagar cárcel, señora.
I do not want to go to jail, Your Honor.
It's up to you. He's already indicated to the court that he did not offer to pay this woman anything. That's what I thought I heard.
Usted ya le dijo a la corte, usted ya lo dijo, yo lo tuve que traducir, que usted no le ofreció ningún dinero a esa mujer.
Sí, señora, trata de ver si yo, por eso, si yo puedo pagar lo que voy a pagar, pero que no me vayan a mandar preso, señora.
I would, Your Honor.
So I just want to pay and get done with it, and I don't want to go to jail.
Entonces,
you want to go back and talk to him, Mr. Berry?
¿Quiere regresar a hablar con el señor Berry?
Señora, si
go back in the breakout room and talk to the lawyer.
Vamos a regresar al cuarto privado a hablar con el abogado. Oprima el botón donde diga join, por favor.
Pero es que yo no sé porque el que me está haciendo eso, yo no sé
I don't know how to do that. There was my friend that was helping me navigate the computer. I don't know how to use it.
Joy, que conectamos otra vez en Joy.
Join, sí, otra vez donde diga join. I think he did it, Your Honor.
All right. Get to crying now. All right. Let's go back on the record with Ms. LaForest. Ms. LaForest, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client, you're trying to keep your record good, huh?
Oh, Your Honor, actually, she is attempting to come into compliance. So we were actually respectfully requesting if there are any reinstatement fees that she needs to pay. She would like to be able to pay those up front.
I don't see it. It was set for a bench trial, a bench warrant, so I'll give her a pre-trial, March the 25th, 2025, 8:30, ma'am. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Lindsay, Ralph Lindsay. Where's Ralph Lindsay? City of Detroit versus Ralph Lindsay, case number SB 1654504, 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherrica Harris on behalf of Mr. Lindsay, please state your name for the record.
Ralph Anthony Lindsay.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer, okay?
Yes, sir.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Miss Ebony Glenn or Miss Harris. Yeah, you're not ready.
I'm not ready for Miss Glenn. I need a SOS check for her, and then I'll need an updated offer.
SOS check on Miss Glenn, please.
Thank you. There's a client named Lamont. Please check the chat box. I put a message in there for you.
What's Lamont doing? Mr. Janadian, good morning to you. Mr. Jadala, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Mr. Jadala, who is your client? Now, unmute yourself.
Hello, Judge.
Hello. Who's your client?
We got Mr. Longstreet.
Longstreet. I haven't seen Longstreet yet. Have you?
I believe it's Mr. iPhone Lamont. I'm sorry. Mr. Longstreet, could you say your name?
Lamont Longstreet.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Is it going to be, what's going to be the outcome?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Longstreet will be pleading to an amended charge of open intoxicants as a passenger rather than a driver, and the defective equipment is being dismissed, Judge.
Did you go over his rights?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. He understands the rights he is waiving by pleading guilty today to one count of operating with a passenger.
Let's call it. City of Detroit versus Lamont Longstreet, case number SP 1633226, counts 1 and count 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Police Secretary, 186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Longstreet. Mr. Longstreet, one more time, say your name for the record.
Lamont Longstreet.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for, do you have a do-rag on your head, sir?
Oh, yes. I'll take it off right now.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is the officer, who's the officer?
Your Honor, with the officer Romeo Italia, I do see him here, Your Honor. I have confirmed his presence, and I believe he does agree with this after speaking with the city attorney.
Officer Italia, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, sir. Officer Romeo Italia.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. You say your client's pleading to amended count of open intox passenger?
Yes, Judge.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Longstreet?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear? Do you have a shirt on?
Yes, sir.
You don't have a shirt on.
I'm putting it on now. I'm sorry, man.
No, well, you're lying to me now. You're lying, you're coming in court, do-rag, no shirt, and you're lying.
Sorry, Judge.
That's a heck of a way for your client to start out, Mr. Dahlia.
Judge Perkins.
So how am I supposed to believe him on this? Do you understand? Oh, well, I don't know if this matters. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know if that matters, does it? Right. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Put your hand down.
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Your counsel went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not? Did your lawyer go over your advice and rights with you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to October the 20th, 2024, around 12:27 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gunston and Ingleside. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you in a motor vehicle?
I cannot hear you. Can you say it one more time?
Were you in a motor vehicle?
I can't hear you, sir. Your phone, you're going in and out.
Were you in a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
With the officer, did you have some alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Was it open?
Yes.
What was in, what was it?
Some Don Julio.
All right. You satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied. Find your client guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. Stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated.
So he can afford the Don Julio. He should be able to afford this to pay. When can you pay it?
Can I get on the payment plan? Can I? How much would it be for the whole ticket?
$240.
Say that again.
$240.
Can I pay it next week Friday? No, actually next week Wednesday.
Pay it by February March the 5th. Pay it by March the 5th. Pay it at any DivNet kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivNet app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day. And counsel, I'll see you soon. And officer, you be safe out there. Everybody have a very good day.
Have a good day, you and your staff, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Janadian, who's your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on his behalf.
On whose behalf?
Rafi Georges.
Rafi Georges. City of Detroit versus Rafi Georges. State of Michigan versus Rafi Georges. Case number SX439828841. Appearance for the record, please.
Gary Janady on behalf of Mr. Georges.
All right. Is there an officer here?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sergeant Ball, Michigan State Police.
Good morning to you, Sergeant Ball. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing as for the purpose of your client's presence. Counsel, you retained counsel, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
You have permission to enter into an agreement on your client's behalf, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, I'll waive the client's presence. Have you guys worked this out?
Judge, I think it's been lower from a 68 and a 55 to a 6 to 10 over. We'll plead to that.
It was an 11 to 15.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Then down to 6 to 10.
Down to 6 to 10. Is that what All right. All right, with that, I'll stipulate to the face of the ticket of an active factual basis for that responsible plea counsel and your clients can have.
Yes, Judge, just for the record, I'll state to the court, my client's never had a ticket before. This is his first one. He's got a good driving record, and just ask the court to take that into account with sentencing.
Well, I think that was your client was a commercial truck driver, is that what they was?
He drives a small truck, Judge, and that was his first day driving this new, they gave him a 2024 truck, and he just wasn't used to the speed. He wasn't really trying to speed around to get from job to job because they pay him by the hour. He just wasn't really used to the pace of the new vehicle, and he hasn't had any problems before or since. This case been going on for a long time. Hasn't picked up any new tickets, and I'm confident he won't pick up any tickets in the future as well.
All right, 6 to 10, $135. I'll give you a client. I'll give your client 2 weeks to pay.
Thank you, Judge.
March the 6th, tell them to pay it, and he did that key out of, you know how to tell them to do it. All right?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Best of luck.
Good morning, everybody. Have a good morning, Officer Ball. Sergeant Ball.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good day.
You should be safe out there, Sergeant Ball. See you soon.
Be safe, Sergeant Ball. Have a good day, Judge.
Thanks.
All right, are we back on the record with Mr. Castillo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Back on the
Regresado
record.
al caso del señor Castillo.
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what's going to be anything changed, Mr. Berry?
¿Algo ha cambiado, señor Barry?
No, señora.
No,
Dele.
no, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we'd like to try to take the plea again.
Well, again, I think, I'm sorry, Ms.
Sí, señora.
I'm sorry, Ms. Cobb.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Would you repeat?
No, I was letting you go ahead. I kind of jumped ahead of Mr. Berry. He says his client wants to try to take the plea again.
El señor abogado dice que usted va a tratar, que usted quiere aceptar la oferta.
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
Unless he's willing to tell me something different than what he said, Mr. Berry, he's already said he didn't try to pay this person.
A menos que el señor me diga algo diferente, porque él ya me dijo que él no le pagó a esa mujer.
I think he should do his best to go see an immigration attorney regarding this. If he's worried about that status, I'll give him some opportunity to do that.
Entonces yo le quiero dar la oportunidad de que hable con un abogado de inmigración para poder preguntar sobre eso.
Señora.
Your Honor.
Yo voy a pagar, sí, yo ya resolví el ticket que me toca pagar, pues, y asumir lo que me toca, pues ya no, yo quiero que me desenrede, no quiero estar más enredado en ese proceso, ¿me entiende? Sí, señora.
I don't want to be involved in this process anymore. I just want to pay what I need to pay. I'll pay whatever I have to pay to resolve it.
There's just no, my client doesn't get it that his verbiage is not appropriate. The court wants to set this for trial in light of what has been entered into the record, then let us proceed. And he should be certainly given an attorney.
Mi cliente no entiende que lo que está diciendo lo perjudica en este caso, entonces tenemos que ir a un juicio y que le pongan un abogado privado gratis por parte de la corte para él.
All right. I'm gonna appoint an attorney for you, sir.
Señor Ovalle, le van a poner un abogado privado que consulte con usted sobre su caso.
I need a good phone number from you, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you need his phone number?
Please.
Por favor, le están pidiendo su número de teléfono.
313.
313.
450.
450.
22.
22, 22.
Sí, señora, 21.
2221.
All right, what I need you to do is I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney.
Cuando vea que usted le hagan una llamada y tal vez no reconozca el teléfono, conteste de todas maneras porque puede ser ese abogado.
I want you to come back March the 25th at 8:30 a.m. That date is set to make sure that you've had contact with that appointed attorney.
Que quiere que regrese el 21 de marzo y que para asegurarse de que usted haya podido hablar con ese abogado que le acaban de poner. So March 25th, 21st, Your Honor.
March 25th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. If he hasn't had contact with that attorney by then, we'll appoint one to him for him on the spot.
Ok, la fecha es el 25, anótelo por favor, 25 de marzo a las 8:30 de la mañana. Y espero que el abogado ya se haya comunicado con usted y si no, nos aseguraremos de ponerle un abogado ese día, un abogado privado.
25 de marzo.
25 de marzo, 8:30 de la mañana. Same Zoom number, Your Honor.
25 de marzo a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Same Zoom number, Your Honor.
Yes.
Por el mismo número de Zoom con el que se comunicó ahora, ¿entiende?
Sí, me comunico otra vez por acá.
Yeah, so I joined this way again. Sí.
Sí,
yes.
señor.
Yes. Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Si no hay más nada, buen día y nos vemos en esa fecha.
Sí, señora.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right.
Your Honor, do we have an update on Ms. Green's license?
Glenn's license is valid.
Oh, okay. Mr. Bowman, may we go into a breakout room to discuss something?
I'll meet you in 4.
Thank you.
All right, let's go call the city of, City of Detroit versus Bobby Ann Long, a case number SP 1393756, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Long, state your name for the record, please.
Bobby Anna Long.
All right, let's all congratulate Ms. Long, our newborn child, and we need to see where money's going to come from and when the money's coming.
Yes, Your Honor.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to set it for a review for 30 days, March the 20th, 2025. I'm gonna mark the file allow payment plan. So you either pay it off at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone or get into a payment plan by March the 20th, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back then. Congratulations. If you're in that payment plan, you don't need to see me anymore. Just congratulations to you, all right?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. So do I have a court date set or?
March the 20th.
Okay, could you tell me the time, Your Honor?
8:25. I said if you get into that payment plan or you haven't paid off, you don't have to come back.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
This
You as
is-
well. You have a great one.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Mohammed Hassan Omar, case number SP 161-66291. Appearance for the record, please.
Yeah, I'm on the phone on Zoom court.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon on behalf of Mr. Omar.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Take your hat off, please. Good morning to you. State your name for the record.
Mohammed Hassan Omar.
Okay, is there Officer Latch, Corporal Latch? Good morning to you. Put your appearance on the record, please. All right. Well, Corporal Latch probably is in the breakout room. He was here. He says, what is going to be the resolution, if any, Mr. Simon?
1 to 5 over limited access, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5, limited access, $125. When can you pay, Mr. Omar?
This week.
All right, pay it by, well, you only have one more day. Pay it by the 20, what is this, the 28th of February? Pay it by the February 28th, 2025. Pay the div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the div that off your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Good to see you, Mr. Simon and Corporal Latch. Be safe out there. Everybody's free to leave.
Thank you, Honor.
Judge, it's always a pleasure to see you, and thank you, Corporal Latch.
All right. Who's Mr. Berry? You need someone, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go with Gully. Is Gully there? Desmond Gully?
Were you saying Gary, sir?
No, Desmond Gully. Is that Desmond Gary? No, Gully. So let's go down. I thought Gully was here. Is there a Gully on the dock? Maybe my right is that. No, it was a Desmond Gully. Glenn. Well, let's go with Gary. Damon Rashawn Gary.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here too.
City of Detroit versus Damon.
Yes.
So that's Ms. Barrett's client. Ms. Barrett, are you there? Is Ms. Barrett here? Still? That's Ms. Barrett's client. So let's wait on that. You have to wait on your attorney to come back.
All right.
Unless it's just a dismissal. Is there an officer here on Gary?
Time is Mr. Gary docketed for him, Your Honor?
He's got 9 a.m.
Got it.
Okay. So let me get this straight. Is there an officer here for Gary McKenzie? Did Officer McKenzie show? I don't think so, Mr. Bowman.
I don't recall speaking with an Officer McKenzie today.
Let's go back on the record. Let's call it again. This is the City of Detroit versus Damon Rashawn Gary Jr. Case number SP 1609033, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gary.
My name is Damon Rashawn Gary Jr.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date time set for trial. Officer McKenzie. Officer McKenzie, hearing no response. I'm dismissed the case. No officer. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, thank you. So I don't have to pay anything or anything?
No.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Have a good day, Judge.
City of Detroit versus Jerome Walter Glenn, Mr. Berry. Case numbers. Well, Glenn is just maybe it's a show cause. case number is SP 152-04641. Appearance for the record, please.
Jerome Glenn.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, Mr. Glenn. Day is date, time, set for show cause. I'm in there not guilty plea on his behalf. I'm gonna give him a $0 bond. The matter is, you're here because you see you paid some, but you haven't paid. Well, you paid SP 152-04641 is why aren't these on the same sheet here, Ms. Mathis? Jerome Glenn, 9/16/1991. 9/16/1991. Why aren't these on the same sheet? All right, so what about the money, sir? This one says closed out $265. I don't see how that does. Oh, that was dismissed. Okay. And the money's still on.
I paid all the tickets but one of them. I just paid 430
No, it's just an error here in the system. Take that 265 out of this one. SP 152-04642.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought I had like one ticket left, and it was like a silver ticket for impeding traffic or something like that.
Yeah, you have two. SP 152-04642.
What's that one?
That was it's just dismissed. That money shouldn't be on there.
See right here.
What does this say? Oh, bad check fee? Yeah, but if it was dismissed, it shouldn't be on there anyway, right?
It's closed. Let me take the money out.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, disposed on guilty plea. Okay, I see what's going on. No. Don't take the money out.
Okay, let me see what's going on.
Don't take the money out.
Why didn't we dismiss it? He paid.
Because they probably dismissed it when he paid it, but then they came back there saying that the payment wasn't good.
Yeah, okay, so let's go.
That's what you have to do. So you owe some more money.
What payment wasn't good?
On a $240 on one of the $240 cases.
Wait, is that look? I think I called down there to 36th District Court about that ticket.
Let me give you what happened. 11/20/2021. You were here. The case was dismissed because it was paid, and then on January 9th, 2025, they say that the check bounced.
I paid with my credit card.
Well,
and I had called down there wondering why did they give me back my money? They actually sent it back to my card. It didn't bounce. And I called them and I was asking why did they send me back the money? The lady said she has no idea.
You paid it on November 14, 2024. And I see that you paid via the web credit card tender. I don't know why either.
I'm sitting here paying. I just don't know why they're not accepting the cash. It's like I might have to go down there and pay in cash, or
yeah, because that too. I'll take it. Well, it's gonna be $265 now because they got a $25 bad check fee. I don't know why it's check fee. It's I don't know, a debit card. I don't know, but you're gonna have to go down to the window and figure it out.
This is crazy. They sent me back that money, and I called them. I called down there, and she couldn't tell me.
Well, if they sent you back the money, then you still owe it. You still
Yeah, I
got the
thought-
money?
Yeah, but the lady said she couldn't find the ticket on there after I paid it.
Because it was reading closed, but it's got the dollar amount there. So we're gonna open it back up.
Okay.
We're gonna open it back up and then, you know, open it back up and then you come. I'm gonna give you another 30 days to figure this out.
It's gonna be paid. Trust me, man. I ain't playing. I'm trying to
Didn't
get
say-
off
I didn't
this
say-
camera.
I didn't say it wasn't. I see you paid a lot of money, 474.7.
Yeah. I get tired of waking up in the morning, man, holding the phone in my hand. For some stuff I did a long time ago.
All right, review, come back in 30 days, 8/25, at 8/25 on March the 20th. If you've got it taken care of, you don't have to come back. I already marked a file allow payment plan, so you can get on a payment plan if you want, but just do something by March the 20th, okay?
I got you.
All right, best of luck to you.
You too, man. Thanks a lot.
Lawson. Jacob Lawson.
Yes.
Is this Jacob Jarrell Lawson?
Yes, this is him.
City of Detroit versus Jacob Jarrell Lawson, case number SP 118153001, SP 1629449, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Lawson.
Jacob Jarrell Lawson.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a show cause, Mr. Berry.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. We'll give this client a $0 bond. He has a case that's not on the docket. That's a no ops, a old no ops. There was a warrant status. I'll recall the warrant and give him a $0 bond on all the matters. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lawson, with Mr. Berry. Do you have a valid license, sir?
Yes.
Run his driver's license, please, Ms. Harris, Ms. Mathis. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room for Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry is gonna get you an updated offer if it's necessary. And if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
All right, hold on 1 second, Mr. Berry.
Yes. And then I'll go to court.
Join the room, Mr. Lawson. Who are we ready on?
Glenn.
And Lindsay.
Let's go back on the record with Ebony Glenn. Glenn, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did speak to Ms. Glenn about her trial and formal hearing rights. There's also 2 civil infractions that are in default. We're asking that the default be set aside since the tickets were issued in May. And that is ticket number SP 1581025, count 2 and count 3, expired plates and defective equipment. Your Honor, the plea offer that my client would like to avail herself of is if she were to plead responsible to defective equipment, all the other matters will be dismissed.
Well, we don't even have to set it aside. We don't even have to set it aside.
Okay.
Just pay it. Ms. Lawson, defective equipment, $144.
Ms. Glenn?
Sounds good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so on. Oh, you want the expired plate to be dismissed as well, too.
Correct, Your Honor.
So that's gonna leave 2 tickets, 156 and 144. You understand that, Ms. Lawson?
Glenn?
Yes,
Glenn?
sorry, my alarm went off. Yes.
156 and 144, all right?
Okay.
You're gonna pay those. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee for all the rest of the tickets. If it's nothing further, we don't even have to take a factual basis because they're already in default. And we'll just leave it like that. You just pay it.
Sounds good.
I don't see a room to join. Just
All right, best of luck to you, Ms. Lawson. Have a very good day.
And for the record, dismissals of her misdemeanors that's on the schedule for today, correct, Your Honor?
Yeah, everything that was scheduled for today is gonna be dismissed for, I'm assuming, providing valid documentation.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'll set aside the default on the expired plate and dismiss that as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you, Ms. Lawson.
Miss Glenn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that all the time until you leave and come back.
You're free to go, Miss Glenn.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Mr. Bowman, the attorney seems like he wants you in 4.
So wait.
See, Jacob Lawson has a valid license, Mr. Berry.
Thank you, Your Honor. He says he needs a prompt to go to the breakout room.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit, Miss. This is a pretty simple one too. Samuel Gubin, this is the city of Detroit versus Samuel Paul Gubin, case number SP 1255516, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1350580, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1377649, SP 1527941. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Mr. Gubin. State your name for the record.
Samuel Paul Gubin.
All right, you haven't done anything, sir.
All right, I do understand that. I'm not sure exactly what all I have in the city of Detroit, but I'm not sure if I mean, I'm pretty sure I have warrants, but if I can get all those warrants lifted, I'd be able to go and make a payment this Saturday for the amount of whatever.
All right. Well, for the day, I mean, they're not guilty pleas. Yeah, give them a $0 bond. Today you go 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. So 240 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's what we're talking about just for today. Then you owe in total $2,724. I'm gonna mark the file allowed payment plan. Do something. Do something before you come back. Either pay it all off or get into a payment plan by March the 20th, 2025. Okay.
All right. And there's nothing else we could do about that price. Like if I just go and make a one-time payment on Saturday and
one-time payment of $2,700.
All right, I guess I'm gonna do a payment plan then. If I can't
Your
get
Honor.
around anything.
Or you can do
Your
some
Honor.
communications.
Your Honor, if it's possible, I know I see at least one thing, if not more, that has a reinstatement fee attached. If we could allow him to pay that first before he get into a payment plan.
As far as his license, get his license.
Yeah, if he put that ticket in the payment plan, I'm quite sure 36th District Court is going to send Secretary of State the money after everything is paid off. So I wouldn't want him to put that one in the payment plan.
The reason why they don't want to do those things is because you get that license and won't see Mr. Gubin anymore. All right, I'll allow payment plan on that first $45 on that no insurance proof. Allow pay reinstatement fee up front.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Still coming back on on March the 20th. So if he does pay that and get a valid license, and he doesn't pay the other stuff, then it's gonna have a problem with that license anyway. All right?
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have a problem with my license because I owe other cities almost just as much as I owe Detroit. So even though I can go and pay the reinstatement fee first, I guess I'm gonna have to get on that payment plan. And would I be able to go down to the 36th District Court on Saturday and
No,
put
on
that in
Monday,
motion?
4:30, I think we closed.
You said Monday?
Monday through Friday, 4:30 we close. All right,
And
best of
Mr.
luck,
Goopin,
sir.
Mr. Goopin, I put a message in the chat box for you with the ticket number that you'll pay the 45 on, and then get in the payment plan with everything.
All right, so I can just take this down to the 36th District Court, that ticket number.
Yes, pay the 45 on that, then get in the payment plan with everything.
All right,
Let's
thank
just
you.
pay the reinstatement fee up front first before you get into that payment plan.
Yeah. All right,
best-
I'll take care of that.
March 20th, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, appreciate you, Judge.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. City of Detroit versus Courtney Glover, case number U38126517, SP 164299941. This Bradfield, appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Glover. State your name for the record.
Courtney Glover.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Bradfield, give Ms. Glover an updated offer. Ms. Glover, Ms. Bradfield is going to get you an offer. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her, okay?
Okay.
Join.
Your Honor,
Let's
may I have a
pass.
copy of both tickets, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
If they're both tickets exist, I only see one right now, disorderly conduct. All right, can you get that to me, Strong? All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ralph Anthony Lindsay. Your record is messed up now, Ms. Harris.
Well, not necessarily. My client is going to admit responsibility to impeding traffic. I mean, it's almost as good as it can get. We stipulate to the face of the ticket.
I was talking about your dismissal record.
Well, you still got two dismissed.
Yeah, you want to take the deal, sir?
Mr. Lindsay, you have to unmute your device.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on behalf of your client.
So stipulated, Your Honor. We stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
Very well. Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Mr. Lindsay?
Within the 30 days.
March the 20th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the court and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir.
Okay, that's no points, though.
No points, no
okay.
No abstraction.
Okay. One thing, can I say something, Your Honor?
You may.
I listen to a lot of things and see a lot of things. I'm old school, but you are one of the people to help keep that scale balanced. If you know what I mean. You keep that blind lady holding that scale, keep it balanced. Yeah. And we need people like you. You know, we don't get a chance to see them like that. I appreciate you, Your Honor.
That's what
like
people
that $50 Lincoln. That $50 Lincoln. I had to laugh. I had to put the phone down and go across the room.
And it's still running too. You know? Yeah. But that's what the people elected me to do. And
you help the people. You're a people person. Well, I don't know where we would be, because out there I'm in the jungle and out there, the big fish eat the little fish, and that's what it has come down to. And the big fish are the police. It's the law. I ain't saying the police. I'm gonna say the law.
Now you're not in Little Saigon out there, are you, Mr. Benji?
Kind of sorta out there, Your Honor. Kind of sorta, yeah. It's a jungle for real.
All right,
But
Mr.
thank
Lindsay,
you.
that's what the people elected me to do. And until I decide to move on to do something
always
else,
had my
or
vote.
they decide to put me out of here, then I'm gonna do that, all right?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Pazio, good morning to you. What's your client's name?
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Christopher Pozios, P69218, here on behalf of James Oakley this morning, Your Honor.
Oakley, is Oakley here?
I believe.
Yes, sir, I am.
Mr. Oakley is in the.
All right, let me do this. Let me call the city of Detroit. Is that Miss Harris? Call the city of Detroit, Miss Harris versus Brittany Cecil Lawrence. Case numbers SP 1655466 SP 1655470 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Miss Harris.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Lawrence, please state your name.
Ms. Lawrence.
Good morning, Brittany Cecile Lawrence, not Cecil.
Cecile, I'm sorry. Well, you got to turn your camera on first, ma'am, so we can look at each other when we're talking. I apologize for messing up the name. Good morning to you, Miss Brittany Cecile.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to turn it on now. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to work.
Miss Lawrence, Miss Harris has already entered into a payment plan. Thinking she may have done that without the advice of counsel on 3 other cases that I think they all came in the same stop. SP 1650496 counts 1, 2, and 3. One is a disregarded traffic control device. The other one is a no insurance proof that she's already paid $200 on. And the other one is an expired plate. Ms. Lawrence, Ms. Harris is going to get you a offer, an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Yes.
Join the room and speak to Ms. Harris, please.
Okay, thank you.
All right. This Oakley.
I'm not paying attention.
James. Is that Oakley?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning to you, city of Detroit versus James Edward Oakley, case number SP 1647751, SP 1647751 counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1647913 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Certainly, Judge. For the record, Christopher Pozios, P69218. Here on behalf of Mr. Oakley, Your Honor, I had an opportunity to speak at length with the city attorney regarding this matter. Victor asked me to ask Your Honor if Officer Hayward has checked in for this morning, Your Honor.
Officer Hayward has checked in as he usually does, and he is on time. Think about 9:20, Officer Hayward checked in. Officer Hayward, Corporal Hayward, I'm sorry. Corporal Hayward, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning. Corporal Hayward, Detroit Police, Badge 1004.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Do you need to go back in and renegotiate?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Back in the main breakout room, please, Mr. Pozio.
Corporal Hayward, please meet me in breakout room 1, please.
Your Honor, should I go into 3?
Go to 4. Go back into 4 where you came from. And
Thank
Mr. Bowman there. Just give it a quick minute. Yes. Pass the matter. We're gonna take a few seconds break.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I want to know if I'm in the right courtroom.
You are. Good morning to you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Malcolm Little.
Yes.
Good morning. Do you have valid registration?
No.
All right. I'll let you speak to the lawyer. Give me a minute.
Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Barry.
Could we know the date of the Lawson tickets, 491 and 492, when those tickets were issued? That ticket was issued.
That ticket was issued on 11/30/2024 at around 10:15 a.m. in the area of Asbury Park and 7 Mile in Detroit. They alleged he was operating a 2006 Ford. Or Thomas. Oh, I see. Or Thomas. Okay. Thompson. Or Thompson. I see.
Yes. My name Gloria Orr Thompson.
Good morning. Do you have valid insurance, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right. Get ready to present that to either myself or one of the lawyers. All right. Can we call your name?
My son's finna put it up there again.
All right. Just give him a minute.
Okay.
Antonio Lee. Antonio Lee, unmute yourself, please.
Okay, I know.
All right, you gotta unmute yourself, Antonio Lee.
I'm here, sir.
All right, good morning to you. Hold on, Miss Orr Thompson. We haven't gotten there yet. Oh, let me see it. I'll see it right quick. Let me see it.
Okay, my son trying to make it. My son trying to make it do the stuff.
You have to back it up and hold it still. Right there, hold it still. I don't know. See that? Anybody see that? Ms. Ayers? Oh,
Yes, it expires 6/14/25.
All right, 6/14/25. All right. All right, let's do that now. This is the city of Detroit versus
Not moving the paper.
This is the city of Detroit versus Gloria Orr Thompson, case number SP 165503441. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Orr Thompson, please state your name.
Gloria Orr Thompson.
All right, Ms. Orr Thompson, I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you, and you have a blessed day.
You have a better one. Thank you.
You too.
Your Honor, if cases are in a payment plan, can they be pulled out?
I don't see why not.
Oh, she don't. Oh my God, I gotta go, boy.
I'm gonna put you out, Miss Orr Thompson.
Okay.
I know you've been put out of better places, but
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day. Bye-bye. I don't see why they can't be pulled out of payment plan. Can we? It doesn't stop us. It doesn't stop us.
Okay, thank you.
Where are we? Who's next? Where are we?
I'm ready on Miss Glover.
Well, let's go back on the record with Miss Courtney Glover. Miss Glover, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your plan want to do?
Your Honor, we would like to ask that this matter be adjourned and request a court-appointed attorney on her behalf. And I'm sending you her contact information in the chat now.
Yes, what you want to do, Miss Glover? Where is she?
Unmute your device, Miss Glover.
Yes.
All right. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by the next court date, then we're going to get one appointed to you on the spot. Check your emails as well, too. All right.
Okay.
Is this a new address for you?
Yes, this is my phone address.
Pardon me, that Washburn address is no more good?
No, that's my sister address.
All right. Next court date is going to be March the 25th, 2025 at 8:30. And I'm going to just put it on course for trial too. And that trial date will be April 15th if necessary, 2025 at 9 a.m. So just March 25th is going to be the next date. If you don't have any further questions, we got the file marked and need an appointed attorney. If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Glover, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Malcolm Little.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Malcolm Jonathan Little, case number SP 154324881. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Little.
Mr. Little, state your name for the record, please.
It's Malcolm Jonathan Little.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a show cause for purposes of arraignment, counselor.
For purpose of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for my reading.
Are not guilty on this behalf, we'll give him a $0 bond. This case is going to be disposed of on a dismissal.
I'm quite sure Mr. Little have no objections to that.
I'm dismissed because you paid, Mr. Little. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day, and best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Iconic name.
It is an iconic name, isn't it?
Yes. And tomorrow marks 60 years of his death.
It doesn't. That's saying we need him more now than we ever have in our history. Well, I don't know. We're during the slave years, we really needed him too. But it seemed like we're back there. All right. Well, let me go ahead and back off my politics. Let's go. Let's go. Are we ready on? Let me get you going on leave.
Okay. And you're free to go, Mr. Little. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Antonio Lee. Where's Antonio Lee?
Right here, sir.
What's your date of birth, sir? Good morning to you.
Oh, all right. 1/22/91.
Oh, yeah. This is another instance where this is the city of Detroit, Miss Bradfield versus Antonio Devon Lee. Case number SP 1645618, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Lee. State your name for the record, sir.
Antonio Devon Lee.
For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute away for my readings, Your Honor.
Willing or not guilty plea on his behalf, we'll give him a $0 bond. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Ms. Bradfield's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Lee, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
So, on that.
Ready as to Mr. Lawson, Your Honor.
All right. Give me 1 second on Mr. Lawson. Is that a dismissal? What is that going to be?
Your Honor, we're going to set this matter for trial unless Mr. Lawson wants to talk about the 11/20/24 tickets.
Give me 1 second. Let's go back on the record with Oakley. Mr. Oakley, I've given you an opportunity to speak with your counsel. Counsel, I've given you an opportunity to retry the case. What's going to be the resolution?
We have, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to speak to the city attorney and with Corporal regarding this matter. I think we have a pending resolution. I just need certification of a few of the repairs that have been conducted. Once I can provide some of that information, Judge, I think that we will mutually resolve this issue amicably.
Is that a whole lot of words? The adjournment? Is that what that?
Yeah, Your Honor, that's a dressed up request for a brief adjournment in this matter.
I saw that. That's some real lawyerly stuff there. I'll tell you that. All right, Mr. Bowman, is that what you want to do? Mr. Corporal Hayward, are you guys in agreement with that?
We are in agreement.
How long are we going to take?
We would request that a new trial date be scheduled for March 3rd, 25 at 9 a.m.
Now you jumping. Now you stepping on Miss Mathis's toes. She's got the dates. I don't have nothing to do with that. March. I don't care. That's up to you. I'm here. March. Listen. Now, Mr. Bowman has stepped in and he's gone from prosecutor to clerk and everything. March 3rd at 9 a.m. Best of luck to you all. Mr. Oakley, you know what's going on, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, have a great day, sir, and we'll see you March the 3rd.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lawson. Mr. Lawson, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client? All right, Corporal Hayward, you be safe out there.
Will do. Have a good day, y'all.
You too. What's your client want to do, Mr. Barry?
We'd like to set this for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss SP 11815-301. That was not on the docket today, Mr. Bowman. That was a no ops from an old no ops. He has a valid license. We've confirmed that with the Secretary of State. I'll waive the warrant fee as well. And then we'll set them a trial date. That's what you want to do, right, Mr. Lawson?
Yes, and the only reason why is because
Never mind,
Mr.
Lawson, never mind.
He wants to talk.
Okay, there.
Want to talk? You want to
No,
talk?
I'm good.
Want to talk? Don't.
I'm
What do they say?
good.
Don't talk. If you don't talk, you just might walk. I don't know. Have a good day, sir. April the 15th. April the 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Best of luck to you.
15, 9 a.m. I got you.
April 15th, 9 a.m. Best of luck to you.
Okay, you too.
All right. I have a did I mess up the we need to find out where is Lee. Who's on that TCL T430W? I'm gonna send you a prompt to unmute yourself and start the camera.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. What is your name? Goss?
Yes.
Goss?
Yes.
Good morning to you. Okay, what about, there was another lead I thought, but they're not here anymore. So we're
We're
gonna go
ready
down.
on Lawrence.
Oh, that's I put it lead, but it's low, it looks like. All right, so let's go with Kenneth Goss then. He's next. This will be Mr. Berry. This is City of Detroit versus Kenneth Leroy Goss, case number SP 1594910, counts 1, SP 1616850. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Goss.
These are easy. State your name, Mr. Goss. Kenneth Goss.
Hey, Mr. Kenneth Leroy Goss.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. I enter not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond, and he's in a payment plan, so you're free to leave, sir.
All right, thanks a lot, sir.
Best of luck to you. You too. All right. This is Gough. Gough, G-O-U-G-H.
Yes, hello.
Good morning to you, Mr. Berry. You're just rolling them off today too, huh?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf.
See, he's already started and he's ready to go, and I haven't even called the case yet. City of Detroit versus Kate Elizabeth Gough, case number SP 1625886, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gough.
Kate Elizabeth Gough.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Are you gonna get Mr. Berry on a roll of dismissals? Do you have an officer for Ms. Gough? Mr. Bowman?
Your Honor, no officer has checked in with me.
And I don't see an officer Dinan. Officer Dinan. See if, let me check my list. No, case dismissed, ma'am. Best of luck to you, no officer.
Thank you. Free to leave?
You're free to leave. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well, sir.
Mr. Berry's getting on a roll now. Here we go, Mr. Berry.
All right.
There's another one. Goodlow.
Goodlow.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning to you.
Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Terrence Goodlow. Case number SP 163-43451. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Goodlow.
Yes, sir. Terrence Goodlow.
All right. Today is date and time set for trial. Is Officer Gozick here? I don't think Officer Gozick checked in either. Oh, we're gonna get Mr. Berry rolling.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case, he already said it for you. He's already gone, Mr. Berry. I didn't even get a chance to dismiss it yet. All right, case dismissed, Mr. Goodlow. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, Your Honor. You as well.
All right. Next up, it's going to be Roderick Gooden.
Pardon, Your Honor.
Morning to you. This is the City of Detroit versus Roderick Gooden, case number SP 1633640, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gooden.
Roderick Dion Gooden.
All right, today is the date and time. Good morning, Mr. Gooden. Today is date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Gooden, he owes 2 civil infractions that have been in default a while ago. 120 on an improper equipment and a 204 on the prohibited left turn. Probably the points have come and gone on the prohibited left turn. Let's make sure. That was 10/4/2022. It went into default 11/17/2022. I believe the points have come and gone. Give Mr. Gooden an updated offer, Mr. Berry. Keep in mind, Mr. Gooden, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Speak to Mr. Berry. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lawrence. Ms. Lawrence, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting that the matters be set for trial. However, we are asking that she be able to pay the reinstatement fee if there's one associated with the no proof of insurance.
Well, she's almost paid the no proof of insurance off. She only owes $80 on it.
Well, if she can go ahead and pay that one off, but there is another ticket that's in that payment plan, and we were hoping to resolve that when she comes back for trial.
If you want to pay the $80 off, you can potentially get yourself a license now. I'm going to set a trial if there's no objection to setting the defaults aside first.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to set a trial for April the 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You pay the $80 off on the no insurance proof and just make sure you pay that, and then you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid license, and then you come back on all the other stuff. Okay. You understand that?
Yes, sir. So, because I have a license, so from my understanding, I wasn't able to renew my vehicle because of the hold that was on there. So, is my license suspended now, or?
I don't know. You run her license.
I don't think my license is suspended. My license is good. It's just my vehicle wasn't. My registration and everything was expired,
What's holding your? What's the hold? What tickets is putting the hold on? If you know.
It was the no proof of insurance. So I got a letter from Secretary of State saying that I would have to pay a $50 hold, as well as getting a 6-month non-cancelable insurance policy in order to remove the hold and be able to re-register my vehicle, re-register it.
Okay.
So that's why I had went into the payment plan, because I thought that that would maybe lift the hold, but they told me it wasn't no guarantee on that.
I don't think it lifts the hold. And your license is suspended.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I think you pay that $80. That's going to go a long way, at least especially for getting your license back, because that's probably what's suspending your license. And if you don't, if it comes to the point where you can't get a license once you pay that $80, then you need to ask the Secretary of State for a printout, and they should give you everything that's affecting your license. Okay.
Okay.
So pay the $80, finish paying that $80 on that, and then don't pay the other stuff. We set the defaults aside on that other stuff, and then we'll be heard on April the 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Lawrence, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's, Ms. Bruce, iPhone?
Yes.
Mr. Bruce, iPhone?
Yes. It's my name is actually Armani Lamb.
Armani Lamb?
Yes.
Okay, Armani King Lamb. All right, let's get you going, and then I don't know, Officer Tyson.
Morning, Judge Perkins. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here for the Charlie Grant trial. I've been in the waiting room.
Charlie Grant never showed.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to catch him. But they say catch him on the rebound time. I don't see a Charlie Grant.
Adjourned to 4:14.
Oh, Charlie Grant, I'm told was adjourned to 4:14.
That happened today?
I don't know. Was that the one that the city and the attorney? Both of them stipulated to that yesterday.
Yesterday, the trial was supposed to be today.
Yeah, I guess the defense lawyer and the city attorney's office came in and they made a stipulation to adjourn it to 4:14. Let's make sure that date is right. You say that's right?
Let me see.
I'll check it. You get the file. 4:14, Charlie J. Grant Jr.
4:14 at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the prosecutor that stipulated to that?
Shannon Walker I saw on there.
Sorry?
Shannon Walker and Alexis Snyder.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you.
You know something? I was probably going to have to dismiss the case anyway because I thought you came in after 9:30, Officer Tyson, but that's moot right now.
I may have. I got stuck on I-75.
All right, 9:30 is the cutoff. All right.
Okay.
Very good. Have a very good day.
Before 9:30, but
okay. Well, I would accept that if you were.
Sure.
When I looked in the room, I saw that it was. I'll admit I didn't look exactly at 9:30, but it was after 9:30 I let you in, but I didn't know what time those defendants got there. And I was going to ask you that, and I know you were not going to tell the court anything but the truth, right?
That's correct.
But have a great day, Officer Tyson.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
City of Detroit versus Armani King Lamb. Case numbers SH 0009053, SP 128655551, SP 157141551, SP 1576971. He has 2 civil infractions that are in default. That's one is a no insurance proof and a 16 to 20 over. Let's see what date they were. One was due, they were both due on 11/8/2024. And they went into 11/18/2024 and they went into default then. That's case number SP 1635077, counts 1 and counts 2. And he owes 2 more civil infractions. Let's see. Yeah, 2 more civil infractions, 192 on a violation of basic speed law and a disregard of driver control device 204. Appearance for the record, please.
Chair Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Armani King Lamb.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lamb, with Ms. Ferris. She's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay.
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, Ms. Bradfield, let's go back on the record with Mr. Antonio Lee.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lee also has a count 3 that is in default for expired plates or no proof of registration, one of the two. Let me see.
I don't see that being in default necessarily. That if it is in default, it's only got the $90, so it hasn't. You know, have any objection to setting that aside, Mr. Bowman?
No proof of registration charge.
Come in or not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He usually doesn't have any objection to it. Let's see. He's muted now. He wore a collared shirt today, though. He must be feeling a little bit better.
No objection, Your Honor.
And he's not eating his lunch, so he must have got nourished and everything.
Your Honor, Mr. Lee not eligible for dismissals today, but he want to get in on that dismissals for next court date. So we're asking to set it for pretrial.
I don't know if that's going to be available, man, but we'll see. But you first have to start about the license, registration, and insurance in. Pretrial. That's what you want to do, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir.
Come on back on March the 25th, 2025 at 8:30, sir. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. You have a very good rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too as well.
All right. All right, Nicole Garner never showed, officer. First caller. You are free to leave. You be safe out there.
You have a good day, sir.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gooden. Mr. Gooden, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to plead to the enter a plea to failure to display for the driver's license suspended. And as it turns out, he has valid insurance and registration.
All right, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Anyone offered you anything other than what's stated in the record?
No.
Why don't you want to get up on that dismissal by bringing a valid license and documentation in?
My license is suspended right now at the moment.
I mean, if I give you some time, can you bring a valid license back in?
Yes, but I have to figure out what I got to do to get the license back.
Well, you want to take some time to try to figure that out? First things first, you would go to the Secretary of State and see.
Yes, I could do that.
All right. Go to the Secretary of State. If they don't give you a license, then ask them what you need to do to get a valid license. They should be able to give you a printout of everything that's affecting your license.
Okay.
You don't have anything. It seems like nothing down here is affecting your license, sir. I'm gonna reset this for a trial date on April the 15th, 2025. Keep that registration and insurance valid. Bring yourself a valid driver's license. That's gonna potentially go a long way to getting rid of this stuff. All right.
Okay.
If there's nothing further, Mr. Gooden, I'll see you back April 15th at 9 a.m. And best of luck to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. That seems like the one more person, and we'll lead on. This person did not show. I had somebody leave and they left.
Your Honor, did a Edward Benny Golden check in for 9 o'clock?
Yeah, that was a dismissal.
Okay. Dismissal
Yeah.
because of his documents, correct?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I know the officer showed as well.
Okay. All right. That's true. All right.
That was a dismissal.
That's correct.
The only one that did not show was Garner. Garner.
Nicole Gardner. Yes.
Yep. Yep. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. King Lamb. Mr. Lamb, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting that the matters be set for trial, and we're asking for the appointment of counsel. I am placing his contact information in the chat.
What you want to do, Mr. Lamb? Mr. Lamb,
Huh?
is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set the matter for trial. Well, I'm going to set it for a pre-trial. What I'm going to ask you to do is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls is hopefully that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that attorney by March the 25th, that's going to be your next court date. We'll get one appointed to you on the spot. And to keep everything on track, we're going to give you a trial date as well. And that'll be April the 15th.
Okay.
So you got, if it's your next date, answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney, or hopefully it is. If they don't appoint one, if they don't call you, we'll appoint one on the spot on March 25th, and then April the 15th is the trial date. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lamb, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Okay. Thank you. Sir.
All right, well. Okay. I think that may do it for the morning.